I feel like under this full moon, it would benefit you to do different rituals to like clear and cleanse your energy, whether that's using sage, taking a spiritual bath because she's cleansing herself with water, prayer, wearing crystals, whatever you like to do to clear your energy. I would suggest you do that a lot because I feel like you are clearing out a cycle, you're wrapping up a cycle. The overall energy will show the world the real you. I feel like I've been saying this for a while where I feel like there's like this new version of you that's about to like emerge, and I feel like after this full moon it's coming in. It's definitely this new version of you showing the world like I feel like I'm speaking to people who have been really focusing on healing themselves, doing the inner work, and I feel like you're about to shock people, maybe even yourself, of like how much you have grown and how much you have transformed. First card was conclusions are within reach. The next card was a personal issue reaches resolution. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you guys are wrapping up different cycles, and a new start is coming. So, for conclusions are within reach, I got the Nine of Wands and I got the Sun. And it's crazy because at the bottom of the deck was the Ace of Pentacles. You've been on this journey that hasn't been easy because I feel like you've been delving into a lot of like heavy shit, like maybe actually facing traumas. I feel like you've also been protecting yourself and guarding yourself. So I think that's why you're gonna shock a lot of people because they haven't seen like what you've been up to, where you've been. Like you've been keeping like a low profile because you've been healing yourself, because you've been facing the wounds and putting yourself back together, putting the pieces back together. And I still see you setting yourself free. I also feel like for a lot of you guys, I'm hearing vindication. Like your name is about to be cleared, like you're about to be vindicated. But I feel like you're finally emerging. I don't know if this is like at the end of like Gemini season or like the beginning of Cancer season, but I feel like there's like a level of which you feel free. You feel free from like the burdens that you've been carrying, the pain that you've been carrying. I feel like you're finally releasing that and you're having more fun and you're feeling more positive and optimistic, feeling more recharged. I also feel like there's new beginnings, new endeavors, new blessings that are coming in for you guys as well too. For you guys, for some of you guys, you could also be finding out that you may be pregnant as well too, or like giving birth, or as I mentioned before, giving birth to this new version of you, this healthier version of you, this happier version of you, this more optimistic version of you. I feel like I'm speaking to people who've been really working on getting out of a fear mindset, getting out of a scarcity mindset, getting working on your anxiety as well too. And I feel like there's something where you're gonna be able, oh sorry, the sun, something where you're gonna be able to celebrate. I feel like you're just having more fun, whether that's meeting new people, making new connections, going out to festivals, to concerts, to parties, going out for drinks, to eat, going on dates. I just feel like there's like this social butterfly that's about to emerge that I don't think people were anticipating. With a personal issue reaches resolution, I feel like you are finally closing the door and closing the chapter on an individual that I see with the Two of Cups. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a lover that wants back into your life. I feel like it's going to be very heartbreaking for them because I see you moving on forward in life without this individual. I do see this person, I think, trying multiple times to attempt to get you to reconcile with them, to talk to them, to communicate with them. And I see you blocking this person's effort each and every time because you know your worth. You know where your focus is on, and that's on yourself. And I feel like this person, I feel like I've been speaking about this person for a while in other readings. With the Ten of Swords, they're going to act like everything is fine. They're going to act like they're not bleeding out. They're going to act like they're not defeated. But I feel like this is a big lesson on maybe you don't even realize where you kind of defeated this person without even trying because that was never your goal or intention when you were on this healing journey. But I feel like you sort of, it's something about defeating them and their ego. And I feel like this person almost is like they're laying down and dying, but like their last, I guess, sort of desperate attempt, like I said, is to try to woo you back, to try to win you back. And I honestly feel like your spirit guides are also moving you away from this individual too. I don't even feel like this person's a temptation. I think they think that they're more of a temptation than what they actually are. But I feel like you already know the truth. You don't mind going silent on this individual. You're too busy focused on your goals, focus on yourself, focus on what really matters. And it's not this individual. And like I said, a personal issue reaches resolution. And I feel like you're finally closing this cycle out with this individual. And that's why a new start is coming in for you, because you finally closed this chapter, this door, and now a new door can finally open up for you. And I think that's also why this person was is trying to be so desperate with trying to gain you back into their life, because they didn't want these doors to open up for you. But what they don't realize, they don't have any say so when it comes to that. The divine is always going to continue to bless you and open up doors for you, because they don't run you. That person does not run you. That person is not able to play God in your life, or whatever you choose to believe in. So, with a new start is coming, I clarified and I got justice and the moon, and I got the Ace of Swords. So, I think it's pretty obvious with this. Like, with this new start, you're receiving your justice. The scales are finally balancing out. You're receiving what you deserve. You're just receiving your good karma, which is beautiful. Which is beautiful. And I feel like the divine, like I said, is gifting you this because they see how much you have grown, how much you have transformed, how much you have blossomed. The Queen of Swords is out here as well too. And I feel like with the moon, like I said, it even if you're unclear or unsure of like how things are going to look for you in this next chapter, that's totally okay. Spirit is just asking you to trust your intuition, to trust your intuition, to keep don't stress yourself out, because I clarified and I got the four swords. Do not stress yourself out. If you need to take a break, you can take a break. If you need to rest, you can rest. But I feel like Spirit is like, there's something about you making sure that your mind is clear, especially when you make decisions going forward. Are you using your discernment? Are you using your newfound wisdom from all the lessons that you've experienced? Are you making decisions based off of your self-worth and self-respect? Are you setting boundaries as well too? It's like, now that you're in this new chapter as this new version of you, because you've undergone a transformation, don't forget all the stuff that you've learned in this new chapter. Bring it with you when you're making decisions, when it comes to certain contracts, whether that's business contracts, whether that's new connections or new relationships. I feel like Spirit is like, we want you to always remember that you are a high vibrational being. You've done the inner work to have this newfound confidence within yourself, to have this self esteem and self worth. Self esteem and your self worth has risen up. You've overcome a lot of obstacles. And Spirit is like, we want you to remember that. You're just not giving up your pentacles. You're not giving up your spot. You're not giving up your time and your energy or your money just to anything. Make sure, like I said, that when you're making decisions, you have a clear mind. And if your mind isn't clear, make sure that you're doing different things to clear your mind. Meditate, you know. But I think this is really beautiful. So I'm going to leave it here. If this resonates, please comment down below. Please like the video. Please follow. And if you would like to get a personal reading from me, the link is in my bio. Until next time. Bye.